guys, this is my 1998 Toyota Paseo that some persons found it interesting that I'm building a car that is in Canada. It basically started out as just a regular everyday car. I bought this car fairly reasonably priced. It had a few rust spots, and I said, hey, it's a gas saver, it's just something to just drive around and that's it, right? But then I decided, hey, let me fix it up. So the first thing I did, I put it into the body shop. They cut out all the rust, they plated it with metal and gave it a whole spray job. Then I said, I didn't like the way the suspension felt, stock suspension, nothing was really wrong with it. But having I had other cars that I modified, I said, okay, let me put on some Ksport coilover suspension. I got some Vibrant stuff done by Vibrant, and I got the exhaust done on the thing, but it still was just like a 75, 80 horsepower car, and that's at the flywheel, so you know that's slow. So I said, all right, bored, let me put some nice wheels on, let me turbocharge it or something. So the first thing I did was I did a small setup, small front mount intercooler. I did a T25 turbo. I was running on, at the time it was a Mega Squirt MS3, I think, or MS2. I don't really remember, standalone ECU. The car made like 200 and, bone stock motor by the way, with at the time it was a stock gearbox, and the car made 215 at the wheels, I think it was, and broke all the motor mounts and everything, so I had to go and get polyurethane. I replaced everything with polyurethane mounts after everything broke, and then drove it around for about a month or two. I messed around with a couple Subarus and hurt a couple feelings, but hey, it's one of them things. It weighs nothing. The car is like, I think it was like 890 kgs in all, so it doesn't weigh anything. I weigh probably more than the car. But after that, it was winter time, so we parked it. And over the winter, we thought, let's do a slight upgrade, you know, because of course it wasn't planned on doing anything big. So we said, let's do a slight upgrade to the gearbox was crap, it was popping out a second. So I bought a gearbox. It was a 4A GE gearbox, 5-speed, and I swapped the bell housings and did some stuff and it worked, but then I didn't like, then after that I heard like the diff was making some noise, so I said, okay, forget that. I bought a TRD gearbox as well, a Toyota Glanza V gearbox with, I think it was a push-cut diff and some stuff done to it. Paid a pretty penny for that one. Then I put that one in, it was good. Then we decided, okay, let's do another upgrade with the turbo setup. So then we went with the TD05 turbo. Well, I bought the TD05 turbo and everything to support it. But then I thought, then my partner, Howard Monteith, he is my partner, tuner, he wires the car, he does everything on this car also with me. So he decided, why don't we just reinforce the engine? Let's put some forged rods in there. And it went from forged rods to Carillo CP pistons. Yeah, by CP is the best. So we went with CP pistons and I think, I don't remember the rods right this second. ACL, everything, bearings, main, crank, thrust washer. We went with ARP, every bolt is ARP, Cometic head gaskets. Basically went through this car. Every seal, every gasket changed, every single thing you can think of. We have upgraded valve springs, HKS. We have a precision, I don't remember which one it was. It's I think it's a 5381 or something like that. But I can give you the specs in the description on all the stuff that I put in there. And then we decided, okay, seeing that we're doing everything else, might as well go with a better ECU. So we went with Haltech. You have to buy Haltech. It is literally the boss of ECUs right now. Well, in my opinion. So we went with the Haltech Platinum Sport 1000. And it's a little bit dirty, guys, so don't worry. It's gonna be all washed up and some better pictures will be taken. So then we went with the Haltech ECU. And literally, I don't know how much horsepower this thing makes. It literally just peels the tires off, which you'll see a video of soon. And well, we're planning on getting it fine-tuned this week, and hopefully we can see what time it pulls on the quarter mile. And well, I mean, personally, I don't. In this car, it weighs nothing. And the build is really mild. It's not extreme like some guys. So I don't expect to run no more than maybe a 12-second pass. So if I get a 12, I'm good. My partner says he thinks it will do more, but I got my slicks just in case. So I have some slicks over here. I'm running these Goodyear slicks basically on Bassett rims. It's not bad. It doesn't really weigh much. So I decided to take it to the track the other day, and basically what happened is, on launch, the pressure plate broke in pieces. Don't buy cheap. It's not worth it, trust me. So I went and I bought the ACT xtreme kit. Everything. Throw bearings, clutch pressure plate, blah, 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 blah. It works. To me, it doesn't make sense to go cheap, because you have to pull down the gearbox again and all that stuff. Nah, just do it right now. So right now, this is my street, quote unquote street setup with my air filter on instead of my velocity stack. That's the precision turbo, wastegate, HKS blower valve, all that stuff. I'm running an SR20 throttle body, as some Nissan guys probably noticed. I'm running a Speed Vision fuel rail, precision 850cc injectors. I'm running a whole bunch of stuff I can't remember right now, but it does what it's supposed to do. You know, I mean, when you go cheap, you break a lot. When you spend your money, it works out better for you. And with a tuner like Howard, trust me, this thing will go. I'll give you a little startup so you can see what it does. But before I start up, the interior, I made a little bit of changes, nothing serious. I'm running the Genesis coupe front seats. It's bolted in, it slides and everything, with little slight modifications. So I got the Genesis coupe seats. I have my boost gauge, my AEM lean rich gauge wideband. Fairly simple interior, you know, a Pioneer receiver and stuff. And yes, that's our website, that's our crew. You can check us out on Instagram at sub10 performance. Hey, that's basically it. So let me give you guys a startup so you can hear this. So, you're probably wondering why my car sounds like that. That's where the exhaust is, if you can hear me. Yes, I drive it on the street sometimes. I also have one that I put on when I'm driving for long distances on the street, so it goes underneath the car and everything, but that's the one I mostly have on because I get most power with that, obviously. I could give you guys a little bit of preview of the launch control if you like. got a preview of what's going on the meter wood. If I can get this thing open. That's basically where we're at right now. But pretty soon it will be done in like a week or two. And on the track hopefully. So stay tuned and subscribe.